I'm worried about Borderlands 3. And it's not because I think it's going to be a bad game. I definitely have a lot of faith in the developer Gearbox Software, but I'm worried that there isn't a place for a game like Borderlands in this gaming environment, and that Gearbox has a big decision to make that will make or break the future of the Borderlands series. What is up, guys? I'm the Gaming Gorilla. It is a pleasure to have your company once again. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, consider subscribing down below and make sure to click that bell icon as well to get notified whenever I make a new video. The video game landscape is changing. In the past few years alone, we've seen a massive change in the way that we act and interact with the worlds that are created in the games we love. And as gamers, with technology advancing, so many of us now expect bigger games and more connected games, so that we can interact with not just our group of friends, but the larger world around us. My biggest concern with Borderlands 3 is that the gaming landscape has changed dramatically since the last successful Borderlands game, that being Borderlands 2. Now, I'm sure a lot of us have been caught up in the moment, and I'm sure to most people time has flown past, but Borderlands 2 was released in 2012. That's 6 years ago. And 6 years ago, the gaming world was nothing like it is today. Today, we play games in a world that is always online and always interconnected, with so many games today offering a connected world that we share together. So many games can give us a sense that we're part of something bigger than just the main story of a game, that we're part of a community. In 2012, we hadn't reached that stage yet, with evolutionary online games like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Destiny not being released yet. See, the past 5 years have been a massive turning point for the video game industry in general, with traditional co-op games being extremely hard to find, and once you find them, it's rare that they're massive hits. It's been 6 years since the last successful Borderlands game, and since then, we did actually see a new traditional Borderlands game, not including Tales from the Borderlands, which was a bit different. 4 years ago, we saw the release of Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and this game wasn't perfect, but it wasn't terrible by any stretch of the imagination. But for some reason, it wasn't anywhere near as successful for as long as Borderlands 2 was. Its player base wasn't as large, and they didn't stick around. And a large reason of that is that in 2014, this trend to connectivity had already started, and Borderlands didn't jump on board. By 2014, the gaming world had been hit with 2 games that changed the future development of video games forever. Those 2 games are, as I mentioned before, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, and to a larger extent, Destiny. With both games offering massive worlds and bringing new communities with them. Destiny, though, is a more similar game to Borderlands, and the fact that it is the interconnected game that it is one of the reasons it didn't just die out like Borderlands the pre-sequel. Both Destiny and Borderlands offer very similar experiences, with both being RPG FPS looter games. But Destiny had a larger vision, and they had their eyes on the future, rather than the past. And it won't get any easier for Borderlands 3. With a probable 2019 or 2020 release date, they'll have to compete with the likes of Anthem, The Division 2, and possibly other similar titles that we don't even know about yet. Now, as you can see in the title, I don't think it's over for Borderlands 3, even though I'm worried. With basically no details being shared on the game yet, besides a very short tech demo, we don't know what the vision is for the game. But if they are considering making the switch to a massively interconnected online world, instead of a traditional co-op style, then the franchise has a massive opportunity in front of them. The cornerstones of these massive online games are features like character customization, social spaces, connected worlds, public events, and raids. The thing is, Borderlands would be the perfect game to implement these into. Just think about it. I mean, the game already has a raid boss system in place, and they already have co-op gameplay. See, Borderlands hasn't been this successful by luck. Borderlands and Borderlands 2 hit the jackpot. They found the genre of game that would be successful for years to come, where they've fallen short in recent years was expanding on what they already have. To take their games to the next level, all they would have to do is make a few small changes, and they would not only have a massively different game, but a game that's built for the modern era of gaming. I'm a believer of the fact that even when entering a saturated market, there's always room at the top for the best. So, Borderlands 3, can you be the best? So that'll do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. For all of the Borderlands fans out there, do you think that Borderlands 3 can be successful if it doesn't change? Or do you think it should stay the same? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you did enjoy the video today, make sure to subscribe for weekly uploads. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.